first started working in this business in 1970, this was the only technology that we had available to us. This is called a 551M switchboard, and it was manufactured by Northern Electric, which later became Northern Telecom and then became Nortel, and everybody knows what happened to Nortel. So these are the different parts of the switchboard. Every one of these little holes was called a jack, and it's a customer's extension phone. So it's a hardwired connection to our customer's phone. And if our customer picked up the phone and we picked up the phone at the same time, of course we could hear each other talking, just like an extension phone in your house. Or if somebody calls you and you answer on the phone in the kitchen, and somebody also picks up the phone in the bedroom, you're both going to be able to hear each other talking. And of course, these are the cords. This is how you'd connect. So if a call came in, this light would ring. There'd be a huge loud buzzer, buzzing, and this lamp would light up as well. These are different colored lamps along here. And as soon as that happened, then the operator would take her cord and plug in, and that is the same as actually picking up the receiver on your home phone. The connection was made, and then the operator would say, "Good afternoon, thanks for calling Dr. Smith's office, how can I help you?" And would take the information. And then we had to get creative so that every one of these lamps had a different color, and the different colors represented different things. In our particular office, a green lamp meant it was a service from 9 to 5 Monday to Friday. An orange lamp meant it was a service from 8 to 6 Monday to Friday. Red lamp meant it was a 24-hour day, and then we got really creative. We started adding nail polish to the tips of the lamps so that it was a pink nail polish color on top of a green lamp. It meant they were answered from 9 to 5 Monday through Sunday. And it was a pink nail polish color on top of a red lamp. It meant that we only answered them after hours from 5 o'clock at night till 9 o'clock in the morning. Then we had these little chicken rings. I'm assuming they're called chicken rings because they were rings that were wrapped around chickens' legs for some particular purpose. And we would put them on these on-off switches. These are on-off switches, by the way. So when the customer called in and says, "Turn my line off," we'd actually turn it off and it wouldn't ring anymore. And when he called in to say, "Turn it on," we'd turn it on, and of course it would start to ring. And so we would put a red ring on there, a chicken ring, which meant the customer had complained. And if you looked up into the customer's pigeon file, there would be a red sheet of paper outlining what the nature of the complaint was. And if we put a green, here's a green one over here. I can't even get it off, it's been on there for so long. A green one, that meant that the customer was on holidays. You look up in the customer's pigeonhole in his file up here, and it would outline when the customer, how long the customer was on holidays, and what we had to do in case we needed him for a particular reason. And if there was a yellow, there's a yellow one down there. Again, it's been on so long I can't even get it off. You had to look up there for the yellow slip of paper that outlined, it meant there was temporary information. This technology, I'm not sure when it actually started, but I'm assuming it was the 30s, 40s, or probably, I'm certainly before the 50s. And it was actually in operation right up until the late 80s and early 90s. So this is very, very old technology, but it was around up until 20 years ago. And you could only get it from the telephone company, and you had to rent it from the telephone company. There was no other options available. So the quality of service was terrible. And as soon as interconnect became available and the telephone answer machine was available so that you could actually plug it into your phone, when that happened, that was a huge threat to the telephone answering service industry, which up until that time had only had this technology available. But we'll talk about the telephone answer machine in another segment. Thank you.